Hey guys, this is Racing Games channel. Welcome to part 4 of the No Damage Run in Midnight Club 3. Last time, the Ducati tore up the streets of Detroit. Now, we need to go buy another Ducati. Because it's the cheapest vehicle in Class A. I say that
now
jokingly.
we go buy a chopper.
There's no A-Class chopper. But we could buy this.
Oh, what else is there?
There's the Aprilia.
What are other options?
There's the Aprilia and the 999R, and that's literally the only motorcycles that we have. That one is the one for me to the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-12R. If you want...
Okay, what's the factory? You want to run this?
Let's do it. I still have no idea how big this motorcycle's, like, how big this bike is.
It looked fucking massive.
Well, I don't know what the engine size is. It might be like a 1200.
The Milla factory?
Yeah.
Aprilia RSV Mille. Uh, 998cc 60-degree transverse V-twin 2-cylinder.
So it's a liter bike.
Liquid cooled DOHC 8-valve.
So it's a 4-cylinder. Let's go carbon fiber. I'm thinking a wine red for this thing. That actually looks mean. What do you think? Don't mind the rims. We'll change that in a minute. Faye? Earth to Faye.
Hang on, I'm reading. Oh! The engine is built by an Austrian company.
That explains the name.
Rotax. Oh, the Mille was the first large displacement motorcycle made by Aprilia. Up to that point, they had only made up to 250cc engines.
Oh god, this was their first hyper bike? No wonder why it's included in this game.
Yeah. Also, that looks pretty fucking mean.
That's what I was going for.
So yeah, that's neat.
Wow!
You must be a damn good
good
actor. Because nobody's figured out you're a punk. Hey, I gotta give you credit. Those show-offs that buy invitation only, they seem pretty impressed. I work on a lot of those chumps' cars. Dumb rich kids mostly, but hey, they can drive fast. And they want to hang out with you. So go on. And, Mr. Big Time, don't embarrass me.
Got it! We will completely destroy this bike and blame it on you.
Sorry, we'll scratch this bike once and blame it on you.
You ain't gonna want Mr. Detroit Autocross Tournament player. It's you against the clock, man. Come on. Oh, man.
I
You don't
hate
see
how
a
this
lot of
bike
them.
sounds in this
I
game.
think that's a Collado. I can't believe this guy racing one. You better be careful. Those things are unbelievable quick.
Sounds like an angry weed whacker.
I said a lawnmower at one point. I also thought a kazoo attached to a
Like,
motorcycle.
especially at the high RPM, sounds like someone's just like trimmed the sidewalk.
Oh my god, it does. I hate
Does it not?
it. Does. The crazy thing is Aprilia actually makes some really high-end bikes now. They compete with, like, Ducati. They didn't used to, as you heard before. They didn't make a big bike before. This is their first big bike. Or what would be considered a super
Everyone
bike.
starts from humble beginnings. That reminds me, I want to get back on automation and make a nice little, like, 4-cylinder shitbox.
And then give it too much power, because that's what we do.
No, God no.
Don't worry, it'll have
Make it
850
reasonable.
horsepower.
Make it a good city driving car. An eco box, if you will. Just gonna dump a tiny 4-cylinder in. Get maybe 60 horsepower, possibly 70,
You're making a Geo Metro.
in a chassis that weighs almost nothing.
The Geo Metro.
Make it look like a complete nugget.
Geo Metro. No, seriously. If anyone even remembers the Geo Metro, it was a 3-cylinder, 60 horsepower car sold for like $8,000 new. And it got like 50,
Keep it as cheap as possible.
it got like 50 mpg.
I drive it.
They're worth nothing though, that's the bonus.
So long as it so long as it got me where I needed to go and had enough space for like a bag or two of groceries, I drive it.
See, my grocery getter would be like the most bland-ass car ever. However, in 2001, you could get a Camry with a 6-speed for some reason.
Woo!
Nice driving there, guy.
You could say his run is busted.
Yeah, definitely call it that. I think dead is more accurate. Run's dead. Oh, come on!
Oh my god, that was just out of RKO! RKO!
Everything went to shit.
I like how me and you were both distracted by the fact you got a random achievement that just immediately got
Died. Achievement. Get fucked, idiot.
Yeah. The best part was the fact that, like, you hit that so hard your character was just flying through the air spinning.
Oh, the engine sounds broken. Now it just sounds like a mosquito.
It really did. Sounds like an annoying little mosquito in my ear. I want to swat at it. Do you think that game would do well on your channel?
Oh, Mr. Mosquito?
Yeah!
Probably
But you want
not.
mine now.
Fuck!
You want mine now.
Wall is mine now.
Fucking loved that boss. It took you so long to figure out how to.
It wasn't
deal
that
with
it didn't take me so long to figure it out. It's just that, did I get lucky? Fucking analog stick never recovered from that. Took probably a year off that analog stick's life.
The analog stick was never the same. Oh.
This is fun. I'm finding enjoyment in this.
Samir, you are breaking the car!
Best part is Samir was a bad rally car driver. That's why it was so funny. Because originally I just thought that...
Concentrating, Sami, concentrate! Hey, officer, don't break our bike, please. Imagine racing on a sport bike like this and suddenly there's a tree in your lap.
Oh my god. Did you even catch that?
I did. That pole's not built like the others.
The worst part is that's like right before the end of the track, too.
Some people say the pole grew 3 sizes that day.
Is this a racing game or a porn?
Wasted away again in Marijuanaville.
Marijuanaville.
Yep.
Alright. I thought we called that Jamaica.
You lost a man. And I said, fuck you, man.
Come on, can I win?
She a real man player.
Oh my god. My car.
Hey, pal, you gonna invest that money in your ride or what?
You haven't unlocked the upgrade yet. Did he unlock the upgrade or what?
I fucking love the wins money. Are you gonna put some upgrades in your fucking car?
Come on, put some money in your bike, man.
What upgrades? That'd be like Gordon Ramsay coming up and yelling at you that, like, the fucking sauce is fucking not finished correctly, and you're just like, what sauce, Chef? This meal doesn't have any!
Oh, great. Sauce. Scary to go fast because I know I can hit something. Like that.
You used to call me on my cellular device.
Wow, okay. That was clean. That was not. I didn't realize
Beyond midnight when you need some fuck. Call me on my cellular device. At midnight when you need some fuck.
I don't get the joke, but I know what it's referencing. Oh my god, hi there. That's on one way. Either the truck was going the wrong direction or that car was going the wrong direction. There really isn't any other option here.
You just ate that minivan.
I had nowhere to stop. I caught air.
You didn't even try to avoid it. You just...
I couldn't, dude. I tried to hit the brakes and I caught air. So I was just kind of unable to do
fucking
anything.
jumping in the back seat, being like, "Go, mother, go!"
We're not even at the U.S. Champs yet.
Alexa, off! I'll be right back.
Fuck off. This shit's annoying.
Well done!
Oh, we're making the money and we're getting out of this shit. Fuck. The final race of Caesar 2 and the final race of Detroit. Before we go to the U.S. Champs. Okay. Alrighty.
So, you beat the Girl Guide car clubs, eh, Mr. Swinger? You must think you're the real deal. Wake up, Jack. You know, a lot of people think they're something special until life teaches them a lesson. See, there's these people who really run the street racing scene in this country, and they're putting together a final series of races against the best drivers, the biggest lunatics around. And there's a nice little prize for the winner. Good luck.
Alright, we're done Detroit. Now we do the US champs. Let's get this shit done and let's get moving. We don't have that much stuff to do.
You think you deserve to try that thing?
Too bad, Apone, you my bitch.
Don't be afraid, man. Go get those street racers. I know you got skills. Now prove it and push your street racing career as far as you can.
Unfortunately, I know this track well enough that I'll restart it 5 seconds in. Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. Concentrate. No! No! Fuck! Great, now I gotta spin that. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. I'm having fun right now. Can't you tell I'm having fun? Fun, fun, fun. God, I
Hello.
hate this fucking
Hello.
track.
Hello, and how are you?
Not happy.
Let me get my headphones on. There we go. Now I can hear you lamenting your own existence.
Yeah, I almost beat the race, and I was 2.5 minutes in, and I got fucked over because the bike, instead of, you know, going where I needed it to, it just caught air and kind of just forgot how to exist.
Forgot how to bike.
Yeah, I forgot how to bike, and I lost, like, I'm already, like, I would like to be done this race. I would like to be done this and Converge. They're the worst races, or not the worst, but they're the longest races in Detroit, and I would like to be done with them.
Meanwhile, I got Cheddarwurst with hickory brown sugar barbecue sauce.
This bike's so quiet now. Almost bought an electric. I gotta be quiet because I gotta lock the fuck in.
You gotta OG lock the fuck
Did I just drive on the roof of that car?
in. Clean. Yes. You and your fucking road rash playing ass.
I don't think I've ever done that in MC3 before.
You playing the wrong game, cuz we stopped playing Road Rash months ago.
Forever. I hate that game. I actually hate playing that game.
If the draw distance was better.
If everything was better. You know, if you threw everything out and built a new game, it might have been good.
If you just made the races a little shorter.
A little.
And, like, at least doubled the render distance. Game would have been phenomenal. Am I wrong?
Quite a bit, because the tracks were so painfully long. They did not need to be anywhere near as long as that. The longer tracks for 14 minutes.
Some of those tracks were like, why?
14 minutes. And then instead of giving us new tracks around the map, the open world they made, they just make us go the other way. is where I fucked up last time. I have a huge lead, and I have a brain aneurysm.
I have a high.
I'm having some actual brain problems. Please bear with me. The stupid's leaking out. Oh my god. We're almost done the race, though. There's only a few more corners left.
Mahoy hoy.
That's kind of what happened to my fucking brain.
You're just fucking turning in the doodle bob.
Pretty much.
Mahoy.
Oh my god, the race is over. Oh my god. That was awful.
I'm sorry, anyone putting fucking spinners on a Lamborghini, you deserve to be shot.
Why shot? That gives them the quick death. They should be crucified.
I never specified where they should get shot.
Fair enough.
But they should immediately lose all baby-making privileges. We do not need their genes in the next generation.
I was about to say, you can't shoot them in the dick because they probably don't have one. If you're... They are overcompensating for something.
You going over there, you putting fucking 24-inch spinners on a goddamn Gallardo or a Murcielago.
You could have put that...
Like, no.
If you put it on a Gallardo, you could have put it in a Mercy. You could have bought the better car, but no. You wanted to drive the poor man's Lambo by putting on $30,000 spinners. You could have put that to, you could have put that on the down payment to buy the Mercy. Should have worked a little harder. Should have done more. You should have sold more dope. You would have gotten that Mercy. The best part is the only Lamborghini I've seen in real life.
Instead of spending those $30,000 on rims, you should have saved it for your medical bill when I shoot your ass.
The best part is the only Lamborghini I've seen was a guy that got later convicted for dealing heroin and crack. And it was a bright, and mind you, I live in Maine, so most people don't buy nice cars in Maine. They buy nice trucks because, well, you can at least be practical with a nicer truck versus a nicer car. This guy had a bright blue Lamborghini Huracan. Driving in, like, the Lewis and Auburn area. If you know Lewis and Auburn, you know that's not where the Lambos are. There was one guy that was, like, well-known because everybody was like, oh, this guy drives a Viper. Like, back when they were new, it was a second-gen GTS in red. Everybody knew who he was. And I remember seeing that Viper, too. Because a Viper was pretty high-end even for here. And then some random guy in a blue Huracan. It's like, what kind of drugs are you dealing? The answer was a lot of them. Surprisingly, Converge is actually easier than Behemoth.
Don't do drugs, kids. You might accidentally own a Lamborghini Huracan.
Don't sell drugs, kid. Oh. 3-minute race, guys. 3 minutes, and I was at the end of it. Cool. Why is it a common thing?
Don't this just give you Road Rash vibes?
Why, that I hate it?
You're racing on a bike through traffic.
That sounds like a fart can.
Multi-minute races that you have to constantly restart.
At least the game underneath this is better than Road Rash ever could have been.
Would rather have Road Rash's soundtrack, though.
I don't know. There's some really good songs in there.
Barefoot. Sugar Ray, the Tea Party, Full on the Mouth. like, for its time, that soundtrack was stacked.
It was, and then it got my channel hit with copyright.
What song was it that got hit again?
It was Temptation, I think, was one of the ones that got hit. I think that was the biggest one, was Temptation, was the one that got hit.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Even
Tea
though
Party
that song
was a
seems
big
like the
deal.
most obscure of the ones of the set. Oh no. Oh!
You were an inch away from having to restart.
That bitch is
The
scripted.
Temptation by the Tea Party is such a good song, though. Stop getting so angry.
I don't like wasting 3 minutes on... Faye, we've done 4 races. It's been 40 minutes.
My experience with Midnight Club 3. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Because this is content from my channel. A channel that's actively doing better every day. I'm at 220 subscribers, by the way. I'm gonna be at 220 fucking
day I'm
restarts of this
struggling.
track.
Every day I'm struggling.
Guys, it's the 220th 220 subscriber special. I'm gonna just reset the game 500 fucking times. This track's already not fun.
As you jump in the fucking trunk of a fucking random Audi. I will say, to anyone who thinks, like, our content is scripted, absolutely not.
Imagine if it was. Man, I could really script me fucking up in this race 15 times. Man, that was really scripted. That was definitely scripted.
Like the closest thing we ever got to scripting stuff was the opening of your your 2024 best of video. That's what happens when we script shit.
It's honestly better when we go impromptu.
Horrible.
Impromptu is more funny because it's out of the moment. No one expects it. If I were doing a if I was doing like a documentary based on like
that's
things
also
with this
why
game's
like
history,
I don't
maybe.
script any of my content because I feel when you script something is lost. You know what I mean?
Honesty.
Yeah.
The genuine,
and that's why when
genuine
shit
feel.
happens in my videos, like it's literal genuine reactions, because like
the fact I genuinely want to stop playing the game right now. Oh my fuck! Oh my god!
By restrained desire.
Well, at least it'll get me good at sports bikes when I do the career 100%.
This is a really good practice session.
This is great for practice, except I hate it a lot. doesn't feel like practice, it feels like torture. Because the game just is like, you can't hit a pole. You can't hit anything. You can't even look at the wall.
Your license plate was so close to being a horrible sport.
Hey, I like hockey.
I like how you quickly just caught on.
Well, what do you think I'm looking at for, like, the past 40 minutes, huh? Oh, fuck. No!
Clearly not the cars that you're crashing into.
I see. No, get it right. I didn't crash into the car. I crashed into the wall.
Look, it's not your time to be the Kool-Aid man.
I can scream, oh yeah, it's time to restart. The best part is the races aren't even hard. This is just tedious because it's so fucking difficult to not hit shit. Weirdly enough, I'm having the same problem as Road Rash, where the viewing distance, the draw distance is actually kind of not helping. Or maybe my eyes are going bad. I don't know yet. Probably the latter.
I am nowhere near as good at racing games as I used to be. I feel like my reaction time has gone dead. Or is in the middle of dying, like...
Well, it's called it's like a muscle. You have to keep practicing to keep it going. You can't just say, oh, I have it, and then just keep it there.
Shooters as well. I used to be real good at shooters. Now I'm not. And I ain't gonna fucking hide it. I ain't gonna just say, nah, I'm still really good at it. No. Kinda shit. Somehow I have retained my ability to play car combat games. Don't ask me how.
You played them the most. It's kind of like the fact that I haven't speedrun.
Also, every now and then I find
MC3.
myself...
I haven't speedrun MC3 in a year, yet I took 2 world records within a week.
Yeah. You needed a break. You simply needed to relax, cool off your muscles, let everything sink in.
And smoke as much weed as possible.
So you could come back and knock shit out.
I'll fuck you in the middle of the road, bro. Like, how dare you try to cross?
Did you say you'll fuck me in the middle of the road?
No, I said, why the fuck are you in the middle of the road? God damn it, now I can't concentrate because you just fucked my head up. I'm gonna fuck you in the middle of the road?
I was like, what? Why?
Oh my god, I can't. Faye, can you not?
Is this intended to be bonus content?
Faye, I need to concentrate. This is a 3-minute race.
You know... So were the Jewish at one point.
Is that how long it took them to get cast?
That's the joke I was going. Oh, God, we're going to hell.
Oh, I don't want to lose this race. If we do,
don't.
I'm gonna fast track my ass to hell. Okay. Oh, thank fuck.
I'm talking 5-star desserts!
Fuck me if that was not awful. At least the next 4 tracks aren't anywhere near as bad. I thought we would be able to finish.
You're exaggerating.
No, that was. You haven't even gotten that far. You're like, Bro didn't even get to Detroit, and he's like, oh, yeah, that's not too bad.
I got to the start of Detroit.
You didn't do any of Detroit. You finished Atlanta, and then you never continued.
Yeah.
Which means you didn't start Detroit.
I got to the start of Detroit.
Which means you're only halfway done the game.
And that's all I needed to play.
I'm not gonna lie, the ZX-12R looks really bad in yellow.
It looks like a big-ass banana.
Yeah, and the red rims also don't help.
What is it, a Sentinel?
Oh. Oh, that counted.
If you know, you know. And if you don't know, there were secret, already upgraded cars that you could find in GTA Online. One of them was a fucking tennis ball yellow Sentinel with bright red rims.
Oh my god, do you think they did that in reference to this game? Remember, the people who made this game did work on GTA 5, so...
I wonder if it's just a color scheme that, like, one of the guys in the office really liked, so he was like, yeah, do it again. On a car this time. I don't know, I don't like the whole mustard and ketchup look.
Yeah.
Look, I'm trying not to make my car look like a fucking clown right now. I don't need you making my bike and car look like Ronald McDonald, okay?
That cop is going to try very valiantly for the next 40 seconds, and he's not going to get anywhere.
You know who else is going to try very valiantly for the next 40 seconds?
Me?
You!
Of course, Kiyoshi's hauling ass. Jesus Christ.
Well, yes, she does have an ass.
Oh my god.
That was genuine fear. Your fucking voice.
Fucking cop came out of nowhere. Scared the shit out of me. It was the last 2 seconds of the race. I didn't want to redo it all. I didn't want to do the whole race over again.
Your voice jumped so high I thought you were going to start calling yourself Fred.
Oh my god. How dare you associate me with him? The bike started to slip. I thought he was gonna run that.
Like your diff.
What?
Limited slip.
Okay. I didn't know where you were going with that.
Part of me always wanted for, like, with bikes in Midnight Club, for, like, whenever there's a horizontal car barricade, for it to just clothesline you off the bike.
Oh my god. That would have been awful.
But it would have been hilarious.
It would have been really funny, except for people that were playing the game on a motorcycle. It would have been funny to watch the AI do that. Wouldn't exactly have been funny for us to deal with that.
Yeah, it would just dodge. You know,
Dodge
use the
different.
bike for its intended purpose. Maneuverability.
Gotta dodge different.
Yeah, exactly.
No!
Christ.
No! No!
You activated my trap card. Back to square one.
Fuck you. Oh, the bike damaged me out that time. Never had that one happen before. God damn it. Of course it's the circuit I have to redo.
Hey, at least it's not Trident. Also, when you're on a bike, why do people look fucking giant?
That's a good question. Oh no. Ow.
By the way, I never knew this, but apparently the teams who made Coliseum and XD were people who originally worked on Dragon Quest.
That makes sense, actually.
And they had designed the game, apparently, in a way because they wanted the people who have stayed with Pokemon to feel, like, connected to the character age-wise. Which is why, like, the character is canonically, like, 17. Which is fucking crazy. Also, they knew, like, nothing about Pokemon. Yeah, apparently no one on the team was actually a Pokemon fan.
Surprising, because the games came out in the early 2000s, right when they hit, like, that was after Gen 2 and that was after Gen 3 in Japan.
So,
Technically Gen 2 and Gen 3.
like... By the way, I had gotten the Coliseum bonus disc the local Walmart over here had the bonus disc for sale if you pre-ordered the game.
Ah. And it was a game worth pre-ordering. And see, look, we pre-ordered and actually got a reward. So
Yeah.
just playing the game 3 days early,
that
quote
was
unquote.
that was the only way up to that point that you could ever attain Jirachi.
That this is probably worth quite a bit of money now then.
Oh yeah.
I know one of my friends that lives in Peru. He used to work at Nintendo, and he has a sealed copy of Heart Gold and Soul Silver with the Pokewalker. And that shit's like $1,000 now.
The best part is
absolutely stupid.
the best part is like Nintendo makes like the best fucking pedometer ever made.
And it's a side thing for a game that's a remake.
Yeah. Like, it just proves that they could make amazing shit with tech, they just don't want to. And they would rather overcharge for their half-built garbage.
People forget the 3DS was a pedometer. Because they never,
Remember when they tried to sell... Hang on. Remember when they tried to sell you cardboard accessories that you had to build yourself?
That wasn't that long ago, and that was, what, Nintendo Labo?
Yup.
I don't hate it, though.
It's a neat concept, except for the fact that, like, it cost as much as, like, a full-price game.
Because it came with a full game.
And then the thing is like, each configuration you use for, like, one mini-game, and that's it, and then you either break it and throw it away, or it just sits around and then goes bad.
Mm.
Paper degrades,
It was cardboard.
believe it or not.
It was cardboard, not paper.
And God forbid it got wet. What do you think cardboard's made of?
Really thick paper. Really rainproof, waterproof paper. That's what riding the bike feels like. We're just flying off of it face first into a concrete building.
By the way, that building's empty as fuck.
Most of them are. It is Detroit after all.
It's Rockstar after all.
Ouch.
Oh, one of the best racing games of the generation. Can't have interiors, though. That's just how hard my statement hit you.
Bro, my brain is rotting. We've only been playing this for 2 hours. This is really fucking difficult.
Well, turn the brain rot off. Stop watching fucking PewDiePie and Mr. Beast. And,
I haven't watched either of those guys in like 6 years. The fuck are you talking about?
You know, like, it might be stupid of me to say this, but I am so sad we didn't get, like, a really horrendous story about him and an animal, so I can't make the joke about calling him Mr. Bestiality.
Oh no. I hate it.
Anyway.
More time for me, flying off my motorcycle. Or more realistically, hitting
So,
that same pole
How many
30
more
fucking
fucking
times.
races do we have to go?
This is the last.
I am running out of random fucking tangents.
This is the
when
last-
are we gonna be done?
This is the last race of the. This is the last racer of the episode. We have 2 races in with this guy. This is
Oh my god.
We're
almost
almost done,
done.
Detroit. We're almost done, Detroit. This is Detroit U.S. Champs too. So we're
My-
almost done.
My folder is empty. I have no more jokes to tell. It's empty.
It'd be really funny if you just threw around paper as part of the joke.
Don't be getting no big head now.
Like, we've gone through everything.
Alright, last race. Woo, I'm so happy. Yay, this is so much fun.
Tails, woo.
The good news, we unlocked level 2 upgrades, so the bike will be faster. The bad news is the bike will be faster.
So you can die faster.
It's kind of exactly why I said it's the bad news. What the? The hell was that?
The wall.
Well, I actually had the correct angle, and then a McLaren
happens.
thought it'd be a great joke to run in front of me.
Bop, 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 doo, bop.
Oh, come on.
Okay. I want to write a complaint to Monster.
Why?
Because that energy drink didn't wake me up.
Give it 30 minutes.
It made me more tired.
Lots of energy drinks I've noticed do that. Unless it's the pineapple punched Rockstar, which had almost double the amount of caffeine I normally consume in an energy drink, so it kind of left me wired for like 18 hours. Thanks, guys. Hey, look, when they say energy drink, I didn't realize I was drinking a bottle of crack. That was not exactly the goal.
Whatever gets you off now, baby. Whatever gets you off. No matter what the cost, whatever gets you off.
I don't want to hit a tree. I don't want to hit a car either. That's probably not particularly good.
How about you just don't hit anything?
I'm trying to. There's a lot of shit in the way of me not hitting it. See, God put that pole there, and God told me to run that pole down.
Right, God told you to sit on poles
No.
and to ride poles
No, that's gay. Gay is illegal.
and to just take poles to your face.
That's illegal. But it'll probably pay well. You know what's really funny? When a friend of yours that's not a friend of yours that's a furry, that's not really into the furry community as much as you are, sends you a picture of from an artist that you're friends with, and they're just like, "How the fuck do you know this person?" I'm like, "I got connections."
I said, hi, do you want some fuck in the server? And they said, yeah, sure, lol, ruffle mouth. Semicolon 3.
I think I actually want to die a little bit on that one. If you guys, and that is the
It's
end.
not wrong.
That's the end of Detroit. If you guys like Detroit, well, too bad. We're done. If you guys, If you guys like this content, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to be going to Atlanta US Champs in the next episode. See you next time.
Wish us luck.